We did do that cave again, after all. Here we are. We're back at this cave. Because I want to go do that while I'm thinking about it. But I need to make a raft, but we're not going to make a very good raft. We're just going to hop on this and let the current take us so I can continue talking about Might and Magic 7. Subtitle. I think it for Blood and Honor, for Blood and Glory, something like that. That game's cool. So the game starts off with you creating an RPG party. Like on an RPG party making screen that you do. They all have little cute portraits, and they have voices you can select, and all of the voices, when you click on them, will tell you, pick me, choose me. And I have very, like, fond memories of that screen, because when you play a game like that as a kid, you spend a lot of time in the character creator. You do the first part where you are sent on some kind of adventure or scavenger hunt to the Emerald Isle. The thing you win by winning the scavenger hunt is a castle. And, like, sort of the lordship of that castle, but, like, what you find out is you do the scavenger hunt, and you do some questing around town. There's, like, one little dungeon you can do where you can fight, like, a rival adventurer group. It's very cute. And getting to the end of that then gives you, like, a cutscene where you find out that the, like, lord that was sponsoring this tournament what really wanted to get rid of that castle and its kingdom because it's the borderland between the human kingdom and the elf kingdom, who are, like, on the precipice of war, and he just wanted to have nothing to do with that. So he goes back to his, like, castle in the swamp. My man's, like, got crappy swamp castle, but he's like, I'd much rather be at crappy swamp castle and not have to deal with the big war. That's a good item. So you show up to town. Nobody in town believes you that you're the new lords of the castle, because they're like, yeah, we've seen it before. Meanwhile, your castle is completely overrun with enemies. And so you have to go clear out your own castle as a dungeon. And then the butler, like, rolls in, and he's like, oh, okay, I guess you guys are, like, somewhat decent, but your castle's still ruined. And then, like, the first half of the game is basically establishing you, like, as the actual proper lords of this realm. And you go meet some dwarves, and they fix up your castle if you do some quests for them, and then, and only then, the elves and the dwarves, sorry, the elves and the humans start sending envoys where they're like, oh, you should side with us in the war, or you should side with us in the war, and you can, like, play both sides and do a bunch of fun missions. And then the, like, actual midway point of the game is you have to determine which, like, counselor arbiter guy you elect to try and end the war. Ooh. That's it. I thought I was gonna have to fight a guy. Can I get back on that raft? Is the raft still there? Where is the raft? My raft is gone. I'm raftless. Anyway, halfway through the game, you pick which counselor you want to help try and seek a resolution to the war. And you either pick the good one that puts everybody on the good side, or the evil one that puts everybody to war with each other and invites you to the evil side of the game. Which I never really... I got to, like, once as a kid, because that's pretty far into a big, long game like that. Anyways, that's it for this cave. I gotta go find, like, 4 more of those things so that we can go back to the cave we did yesterday. But that might take a minute, because there's lots of caves in this area. That's it for now. See ya.